Hey gang, this is going to be probably a little bit of emotional devotion. I'm going to try not to get upset. But we go through a lot of things when we're on a mission trip, a lot of things that people don't even know about. They won't know until the story happens to come up. And I will say, once again, God showed himself, showed us his strength and power, and reason that we should seek him first in every day of our life, in prayer life, in actions and deeds and all these things, and just the love for one another. 1 Corinthians 10:24, don't be concerned for your own good, but for the good of others. We were on the third church we were building, and one of our guys got sick. So it was pretty serious, and we were only 30 miles away from a city, but that's, hour and 45 Africa driving time. So I like it when Roger and I are both there. I'm an EMT, he's a paramedic. We carry some supplies with us to take care of some minor things, and so I stayed on the job site. Roger left with them, and so then we were down for a few guys. We were down 3 guys, and then the rest of us stayed there. And I was focusing on what had to be done. I'm thinking like, oh man, I like it when Roger's here. It gives me another sense of security if I was to get hurt, because we are so far away. And if one of these other guys gets hurt, I'm left with just really, some bandages and a splint or two that I have in ice packs. That's all I had left, because he took everything else with him when they left. And then I start thinking about, okay, what is going on here with this? Why is God doing this one? I'm not angry with God. I'm kind of asking myself to try. It was like I'm trying to fit the puzzle pieces together, and I'm trying to figure out, what are we doing? Have we become too prideful? Are we working too hard? He's trying to slow us down because it's so hot. Is he saying, guys, you got to take a break? Is he trying to humble us and trying to put us in our place? That's what I kept focusing on. I'm thinking that's got to be what it is. And so, we break for lunch, which we hadn't done. We've been working straight through and finishing up. And but we broke for lunch, and we were all sitting there. We're just kind of talking and whatever, and get back to work, finish the church, and meet with the families and all that good stuff. And they get a new church. And so meanwhile, like I said, he's taken to the hospital that night, and once he was able to notify his wife and his mom and his sisters post something on Facebook, and they were getting tons of concerned prayers and things like that, and so I sent a notification to the church, and several prayers started coming in for it. I made a post on our mission page, and asking for prayers. So meanwhile, I'm still thinking that this is happening for whatever reason to us, to work on us, to help us. And when in fact, it's much bigger. And I can't tell you how many people for sure prayed, because I can't tell on his mom's post and on his sister's post and other people that posted and shared. But the missions page post alone reached over 13,000 people, and it was shared 81 times, and I mean, every single one has multiple comments of people praying for him and for his safety and the safety of our team. So then I start understanding that it's much bigger than what we had going on there. That God, unfortunately, someone had to suffer a little bit to get the point across. But he was able to, with one incident, have 13,000 people say, God, I need you. I love this man. He means something to me. Please help heal him. Please help bring him home safe. Now, if that's not a God thing, then I don't know what is. And, God was in control the whole time. He didn't have to get sick. He didn't have to leave us on the job site like that. He didn't have to have us scrambling and trying to figure out what to do and what's next. But he chose to do it that way so that he could have 13,000 people look to him. So, he didn't get to come home with the rest of the team, but he'll be home Tuesday morning because he had to stay at the hospital longer and things like that. So anyway, God is moving every single of the day, every second of the day, every single day, and he will use people and test people, and we all go through those ups and downs, and not always do we understand why, but I think it's clear in this one that we needed all to seek God. So anyway, sorry this went a little long, but anyway, have an awesome Monday, and I'll talk to you later.